In this video, we're going to create a unique sublimation tumbler wrap using Microsoft Word and Creative Fabrica for the images. Today, we're going to design a sublimation tumbler wrap. I am going to start in my Creative Fabrica account. I have an all access for Creative Fabrica. So I have found this skinny tumbler tooled leather PNG that I really like that look. And then I also found some of these bleach spots and I like that too. So I'm downloading that. And then I also found Pray More, Worry Less. I really like that. It says SVG here, but when you download it, I'll show you. Something else that I wanted to show you here on this Creative Fabrica site are the license keys. So everything that I have downloaded will be in my profile under my downloads, so it saves them permanently. And so back here to that. And you can scroll down and you can see that I have many, many, many pages of downloads here. And it also gives you the license key. I have all access to Creative Fabrica, like I said. And so, being that I'm going to be designing this tumbler wrap, I can sell this and I don't have to worry about infringing on copyrights. All right, here is my Word document. And we're going to go up here to Layout. And we're going to make sure that we're set at 8.5 by 11 for this one, an orientation landscape. And I like to set my margins to 0 when I'm doing sublimation images. Now we're going to go up and we're going to insert that image that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica, this tooled leather. And you can see right here in the sizes that it came in at 8.21 by 9.32. And that's just about perfect for a 20-ounce skinny straight sublimation tumbler. So what I like to do though is I like to go up just one more size, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But now when you've got this highlighted here, you're going to want to go to this icon, which is layout options, and you always want to choose wrapping through. So that is going to make it so that you're able to add more images. So now I'm going to go to the next image, and then I'm going to insert here, and it's going to be this bleach effect. And you see that it's at the bottom of the screen here now because I need to go to this layout option again and wrap through. And that's going to bring it in and see how that overlaps, which is really good. And then you can move it to any size that you want it. I'm just going to drag it around here a little bit to show you. Now, I'm going to highlight this leather again. And when you are in your picture formatting, you can go here to color and you can change that leather to any color that you want. I'm going to change it to this color here, this blue for now, just so you can see that. Then if you highlight this spot that we put in, you can also go in and change the color for that. And here are the color options that you can pick. There are more. You can go to more variations. You can pretty much choose any color that you want. So now you see that that's kind of a light gray in there. Now I'm going to pull in our next image that we're going to put on here. And I thought this Pray More, Worry Less would be nice. Now, again, you can see that that dropped it down below, but you go here to your wrap and through, and that brings that right up where you want it. Now we can resize that and drag it where we want it. Now see, I like, the size of that, but I'm going to just make it thinner. You can even just drag the one size and then you can move it to where you want it here. And that's just showing you how you can change color by doing it this way. Now what you want to do is you want to save your Word document. So I'm going to save this under leather wrap in my downloads. So I save that. Now you're going to go to File and Print. And we're going to go into the printer setting, printer properties here. So I've got my printer set on this one. That's what I'm going to be printing with, my Epson ET 2760. And you're going to go into your properties here. And paper type, I like to use premium presentation matte paper that has a good saturation. It absorbs it real well. And you want to have the quality set on high. Then you're going to go up to more options and you're going to go into image options. And from this drop down, you're going to pick emphasize more. And then you're going to check emphasize thin lines. Then you can hit OK on that one. These are very important down here, additional settings. You always want to mirror your image and you do not want high speed on. High speed will print your image fast and it'll give you lines and things that you don't want. You want this printing slow so that the ink saturation can dry. Then hit OK and then you're going to print this image. Your printer will come up with this, your margins are pretty small, and it just says that because they're set to 0. Just hit yes on that. Now here you can see what my printed image looks like on the top, and you can see it's mirrored and the colors came out really good. And on the bottom left, you can see that I trimmed my print. Now the reason that I set my print size a little bit bigger is because I don't like fighting with those lines on the back. It's just too hard to get it exact. You'll always have some white line or something. So I just slightly like to go over that. And then you can see that I trimmed it, and I trim it by hand with a good sharp scissors. I have tried using paper cutters and they just rip this sublimation paper. And then on the right side here, you can see that I prepped my sublimation ready tumblers. I use a coffee filter. They're lint free to clean that, to make sure there's nothing on there. And then you can see that I don't tape a lot. You will see in my other videos how what heat source I use on these. I actually use an air fryer with shrink wrap. And so you can find my other video to watch that. And here's the completed tumbler wrap on the tumbler. It turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. This one that we designed is on the left, and then the one on the right I had I've done a video on how to insert a name on a tumbler. So if you want to find that, you can also find that in my YouTube videos. My name Cindy on there is in a brown, not black, so you can see the difference between the brown and the black words on the tumblers. So if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope this helped you. Have a great day.